Good stiff jab.
That's the jab Mike didn't have in the first fight.
What happened here?
June 28, 1997 would be the night Mike Tyson would sear his name into infamous boxing folklore. But all is not as it seems in those few seconds of savagery. Watch to the end to understand why Tyson did what he did. You might change your view. June 28, 1997 would be the night Mike Tyson would sear his name into infamous boxing folklore, a precocious, albeit menacing product of the New York ghetto. At just age 20, he became the youngest ever world heavyweight champion. He then went on to firmly establish himself as the baddest man on the planet, a title backed by a ferocious knockout record, supplemented with an ostentatious lifestyle, and only augmented by his 6-year prison sentence for rape. Enter Evander Holyfield, a humble, reserved man of God. He was quite the diametric opposite of Tyson. An aging but still highly reputable world champion, Holyfield's critics had his days at the top numbered. He had other plans though, and this fight would present his case for continuing to belong at the highest echelon of the sweet science. The two had already collided 7 months earlier, a fight marred by head clashes culminating in an upset knockout victory for Holyfield. So the stage was set for the rematch. This time round, a new referee would be appointed. Mills Lane, himself a former boxer and Nevada District Court judge, was someone both camps agreed would take a strict stance on repeated head clashes. Was the first fight an aberration, a glitch, a peculiarity, and that this time round we would get the seek and destroy performance we all expected from Tyson in the first fight? Or has the aging but wily Evander Holyfield deciphered the enigma that is Mike Tyson? And will he go on to secure another victory, rightfully solidifying his own prominent place in the annals of world boxing? The stage was set on a summer's evening in Las Vegas, Nevada, and nobody in their wildest dreams could have envisioned the bizarre turn of events that night. From the get-go, Tyson employed his patented low center of gravity, peekaboo style, looking to slip Holyfield's punches just enough so that he was in optimal position to land his power punches. Holyfield expected this, and keeping a low stance, would initiate a wrestling exchange to smother Tyson and thwart Tyson's spiteful hooks and uppercuts on the inside.
But Holyfield's coming in low. That last time he was standing straight up. Now when he rushes in, he's rushing in low, so you can't just grab him.
Can't fight that way. The hooks by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield measuring Tyson out now with under a minute remaining in the opening round.
Right there, when Mike goes to come in, Evander ties him up, Mike cannot allow him.
Towards the end of the round, Holyfield began to relax and launched rapid punches and bunches, forcing Tyson onto the back foot. Was this going to be a continuation of Fight 1? 30 seconds into the round, the inevitable clash of heads materialized, resulting in a cut appearing above Tyson's right eye. Coincidentally, the same cut above the eye Tyson incurred during sparring, which resulted in this fight being postponed. With the sight of blood dripping down his rival's face, Holyfield went to work on targeting said cut by introducing a sub-tactic to his wrestling exchanges. He would grind his head into Tyson's face during the clinches, further exacerbating the injury. Tyson would land a punch, but would fail to follow up, giving Holyfield the opportunity to clinch. Now we see the first sign of Tyson's frustration. In this grappling exchange, Tyson trapped Holyfield's left glove, triggering Holyfield to punch with his free fist to break the trap. This is a common ploy in boxing, and at the time no one thought much of it, but nobody could have imagined how this frustration would boil over in the next round. At the start of the round, the referee immediately paused the action because Tyson's mouthpiece was missing. Was this an oversight on the part of his corner, or had Tyson already planned how he would vent his frustration in round 3? Cognizant of the worsening cut, Tyson stepped on the gas in a bid to avoid prolonging the fight, whereby the cut would become an increasing disadvantage. Holyfield continued with his wrestling, head grinding, and added a low blow for good measure. And at this point, Tyson has had enough. After swinging wildly at Holyfield to close the distance and initiate the clinch, From there, he drops out his mouthpiece and takes a bite into Holyfield's right ear. Holyfield immediately recoils back in pain and protests to the referee. The referee ushers Holyfield to the other side of the ring, only for Tyson to push Holyfield into the ropes. The next set of events felt almost as surreal as what had just previously occurred. The referee ready to disqualify Tyson consults with the Nevada State Athletic Commissioner, who in turn defers to the ringside physician. Shockingly, Holyfield is cleared to continue. 2 points are deducted from Tyson, and despite protest from Holyfield's corner, the fight is restarted. With 20 seconds of the round remaining, Tyson takes his second bite, this time Holyfield's other ear. Shockingly, the fight continues till the bell, after which the referee had no choice but to end the contest and disqualify Tyson. Pandemonium breaks out in the ring, with Tyson swinging wildly to get at Holyfield. Holyfield is ushered out of the ring, whilst Tyson is contained by an army of policemen. The referee was asked why he stopped the fight. Here is his response. "The first bite was a foul. I took 2 points. The doctor said he could continue, so I let him continue. Then he bit him on the other ear. I told him, I said, 1 more time like that, that's it, you're barred. He bit him again. I said, that's it, you're gone." On the issue of the butt that caused Tyson's cut, the referee responded, "It was an unintentional butt. You don't take a point on an unintentional butt unless it occurs the second time. There is a difference between an unintentional butt and a bite." Passions still running high, an indignant Tyson was interviewed that evening after the fight. Here was his justification. "He butted me in the first round. Then he butted me again in the second round, and as soon as he butted me, I watched him. He looked right at me and saw me, and he kept going down and butting up. No one warned him. No one took any points from him. What am I to do? This is my career. I can't continue getting butted like that. I got children to raise, and this guy keeps butting me, trying to get me stopped on cuts, so I got to retaliate." Holyfield is not the tough warrior he says he is. He got a little nicks on his ear, he quit. "I got one eye. He's not impaired, he's got ears. I got one eye. He take one eye, I got another one. I'm ready to fight him right now. He's been butting me for 2 fights. Look at me. I gotta go home to my kids. My kids are going to be scared of me." Here are Holyfield's words from his post-fight locker room. "He spit out his mouthpiece and bit me in the ear. It was a way to get out of the fight because, you know, you're going to get disqualified instead of fighting through. He showed no courage whatsoever. Everybody know how to get out of the fight. All you gotta do is foul. If you feel you can whoop me, why you can't whoop me with the gloves on? This is a boxing match. This is not a rumble. When the fight is over, you get brave and really want to fight. You had a chance to fight. Why do you want to bite my ear?" Holyfield was then taken to hospital that evening to repair the damage done to his ear. Following the incident, the Nevada State Athletic Commission revoked Tyson's boxing license and fined him $3 million. Since then, the pair have become good friends, regularly appearing in public together. Tyson, having mellowed with age, has gone on the record to apologize, and Holyfield, as per his Christian faith, forgave him. They would even appear on a television commercial together, comically enacting an apologetic Tyson, presenting to Holyfield the remnant of his ear in a small gift box. In 2021, there was talk of Tyson Holyfield 3, but thankfully, such a freak show never materialized. The night of June 28, 1997 will indeed feature prominently in boxing folklore. Let us enjoy the shock, peculiarity, and emotions of that night, and let that be the final chapter of this legendary rivalry. Perhaps we will never know what was truly racing through Tyson's mind at that moment when he took that bite. Maybe Tyson himself doesn't even know. Was it an instinctive, impulsive, knee-jerk reaction to a night of frustration in the way of constant wrestling and head clashing on the part of Holyfield? Were Holyfield's headbutts and head grinding intentional? Although clearly wrong, can you understand why Tyson took the matter into his own hands? Why on earth did the referee, the doctor, and the Nevada State Athletic Commissioner allow the fight to continue after the first bite? Did Tyson know he was losing the fight and knockout was imminent, so he looked for a way out? Let me know what you think in the comments. This is Punch Provocateur. Thank you for watching.